Alright, what's up guys? So we're already back. They're on the dyno right now, so give them a sec. But I already stopped by his dad's shop this morning. I checked out his other Prelude, the parts car. I looked at all the dash wiring. It looks really similar. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop down here, check this out, see what I can figure out, and see if we can get these wipers working and stuff. So let's do this. All right, so based on what I saw from his other Prelude, I plugged in 2 relays under here. I didn't need to plug those in, so I already unplugged those. And then I also unscrewed his little, you know, the little pan, the under like protective plastic there. I already unscrewed that, and then I pulled off these little grounds that used to be there, probably for gauges or something, but these screws will be useful to me, so keep those. Get rid of these washers probably be useful, but that's not. And then I climbed under there and I was checking everything out, and based on looking up here, the left, they both have, my flashlight's right here. Let's just show you. This brown plug right here. Each side has its own brown plug. The other one I tucked in here pretty good, but it's like right here somewhere, right here. See, the same brown plug right here. So he had, I mean, he didn't realize, but this one plugged into there, and that one not anywhere because it couldn't reach there. But once I unwrapped all of this and I just kind of ran it how it's supposed to be ran, I got this plugged in over here. We got this here, and I tested the wipers, and they work. So that's a big plus. As well, I noticed he had this taped up and this up here taped up, so I need to, they're not the clutch switch because the clutch switch is plugged in right there, and the clutch switch works. We're able to fire the car up, so they're not the clutch switch, but I need to go ahead and figure out what these 2 plugs are, and then what this big plug is as well. And then these are 2 relay plugs, this one and this one right here. I had put relays on them, but I'm not sure what they go to yet. I'm gonna check the Mitchell and the all data and everything, and I'm just gonna figure it all out. Straighten this guy up, and we're gonna get out ripping because it's time, man. This thing is ready to rip. Besides the fact that we haven't got the clutch split out yet, but darn thing is weird. We'll get it figured out. Let's roll. Awesome. So as well, just now, right before I popped back up from that, I thought about it and I had to fix the gauges. So I got them put on the right analog. Now that everything's plugged in, everything works. So let me show you guys. Look at that. The one problem is they don't go all the way back down, but just perfect timing like that and you're good. We got our headlights, brights. This left driver turn signal, the bulb is out, so it blinks a little fast on that one, but this side we have both of them. Brake lights already work. Jordan made sure that, let's see if you can see that in the mirror. Oh yeah, brake lights work. So this is ready, man. Look, we already have, let's see if this works. There we go. Blower works. Jordan put this in last minute. We had everything in here and he's like, you know what, I want the heater. So that's honestly why he got that other parts car, because he had already originally got a parts car. We had done this all one time already, but he got another one because he wanted a heater core, and he's got a lot from it. He pulled a bunch of little stuff from the dash, a bunch of stuff. So wait, I got one more thing to do. Make sure the sunroof works. That's important. Everything needs to work. So right now, oh yeah, we don't have cruise control, that's the thing. Okay, we don't have the fog. Oh, we do have the dimmer. Dimmer works. Here we go, guys. Oh, we got stuck. We got stuck on something. Came back in. That's it. That's all the way up. The sunroof works too. Man. Hazards. Hazards don't work. We gotta figure that out. Mirrors. The mirror movement works. Woo! Looks like I got everything working but a few things, Sean. Cool. My hazard button doesn't work, but my mirrors work, my sunroof works, my wipers work, my heater controls work, the blows air, the blower works.
Sounds like you're making good progress.
Yeah, dude. Brake lights work, headlights work. I got one my button for the hazards. Just the button. Maybe I missed.
The button could have died.
The button could have died? Yeah. Okay. I actually got a button right here. That's awesome. I can check that. Got a button right just back here somewhere. Well, all right. So everything's working. I figured out the hazards. They were just plugged into the plug next to them, and then the fog light plug, it looked like it had been cut off previously. Someone did that. I don't know. Cut off. So there's no fog light plug, but it didn't look like we have a bumper for fog lights to even be on. So we've got the windows working. Not the passenger one, actually. We need to figure out the passenger window. We have the driver window working. We have the sunroof working. The mirror's working. The gauge is working. The dimmer for the gauge cluster. The gauge cluster's working. I don't know if I have tack yet. I probably don't have tack. I need to figure out that and get my tack figured out. And then I need to figure out the brakes and the brakes in the clutch. There's one loose 12 on the clutch, but I know that's not the problem because we've been having the problem the entire time before I even loosened that 12. So I need to tighten that up, but I also need to figure that little issue out. It's not gonna be too tough, but it's definitely goofy. Kind of fits. All right, so I got the clutch all bled and working. I had to adjust the pedal down there, and then we got a new slave on it right here. So the other slave was indeed, it wasn't like, I mean, it was like this. So it was backwards, 100% not right. You know, like just silliness. So we got that off. We got the right one on there, and the clutch all bled up now. It worked. Now I just need to do the brakes, get the brakes bled, put fluid in there, figure that out, and that's gonna be awesome. So let's roll. Right? I mean, the brakes work. Awesome, dude. So we just fired it up, drove forward and backwards, made sure it went through all the gears. It did. So that's super epic. I'm so excited. Everything looks like it's working in there. The tack's working now. We don't have how much fuel's in it, but that might be a cut wire back there that I'll have to fix. That's all right. Oh, it's so sick to see it goes through first through fifth and reverse, and the clutch worked for all of them. I was able to slip it enough to make it drive first through fifth, you know. Oh, awesome. So sick. Headlights, everything's just working, coming together good. All right, so we've got a proportioning valve going in there now. This is a factory proportioning valve for disc brakes, so this is gonna work really well. And we're just trying to hook up the master to it now. We were trying to do just front brakes originally, but because we didn't know what this back port was, but that's the ABS port, and I found a fitting now. So we're setting up some hard lines that go to this proportioning valve. It's got the back brakes already in it, it's got our front brakes already in it, and now we just need to hook up the two from the booster here, and then we'll have brakes once we put some fluid in this. All right, so we got this hard line from the parts store. So it's raining really bad right now, so we had to push the CRXs in. We're probably gonna finish up the lines tomorrow in the morning because it's Sean's flaring tool and Sean's bender for the hard line that we use. So we'll probably finish it up in the morning, but we're right there. Brakes is the last thing we need to do before we get in alignment, and we've got the hard line now. So I'm super stoked. And like, dude, it's right around the corner. The car drove on its own, under its own power, and now it needs to stop under its own power so we can go fast and stop, you know, because that'll suck if we couldn't. But yes, finally, dude, it's live. All right, so I got both the brake lines in there, both tight, everything's tight. Super exciting. I started putting fluid in and I'm starting to pump them up, but it looks like I might have a leak. I need to grab my flashlight and look, but I see a little bit of fluid. I can't really tell though. It's hard to look, hard to see down in the dark there. All right, so let me grab my flashlight. I got both those all tightened up, the bottom one and the top one. They were both just a fuzz loose, but these ones, they needed a little bit more. They didn't really seat up. We did make them ourselves. We did make the we flared the ends ourselves and everything, so maybe the flares just needed tightened in there a little bit better. But I'm trying to find my flashlight. Where I left it, I do not know. Thought it was, yep, I found it. But so, see, I can't see. There was a little bit of fluid there, but now it isn't really leaking. Jordan's on his way with more fluid. We're gonna bleed it some more and get some more fluid in there, but I believe that my leak is fixed. I hope. All right, so we got the brakes all bled up. They worked. It's pretty crazy. We got our leak solved though. So now we're just gonna go ahead and adjust this rod right here, lengthen it a little bit, and then it'll be ready for an alignment. Woo! Then it'll be ready for an alignment. Yeah, awesome. So we got the brakes all bled up. We got this right here all adjusted. Now we're gonna lower it down and try and take her for a cruise. I'm gonna go grab my dad's spare laptop and we're gonna see how she does. Oh man, it's scary.
All right. Brakes were good. I'm trying.
Start really fast. Out of battery.
Need a new battery?
No, I just charged it some.
Alright, ready?
Alright, so we got it figured out. My dad came over and I think that the laptop, I used his older laptop to download and make my adjustments or whatever, just try and figure it out, set the timing and everything like I just did. And he came over with his, uploaded, and bing bang boom, fired up, worked great. The timing was, when we tried to drive it, it was stuck at -4 degrees and we couldn't get it out, so he just fixed that and now it's idles at 20 degrees, does every little stuff. We revved it up great just then. He just revved it. I should have been filming, but I was watching and learning, so it's awesome. I'm glad we got it figured out though, and I think we're gonna go try and just make a short cruise real quick and see if we can drive this thing.
You want to check the coolant first?
Yeah, we're gonna let that actually cool off and we're gonna make sure we got full coolant system. I mean, the whole time we were running there, right there, it was about 180, 188, but we'll just make sure it's all good, and then we'll be able to cruise and it'll be awesome.
Got oil pressure.
I'm stoked. Yeah, we got oil pressure.
Let's see if
wide
we make it down the
Woo!
road.
Yeah, down the road and back. That's the goal. All right, so we're going to do a test drive now. Thank you, Mario. My dad uploaded your tune. It worked. That's what we used. But I want to make sure the car works and everything. Oh man, here it goes. It's time.
Should probably put my seatbelt on.
We made it down the road. We need to go ahead and tighten up the V-band or try and adjust that to where that holds the exhaust up a little bit better. Maybe put an exhaust on it. It's just a dump tube right now, but we'll get that taken care of. All right, so we tightened that up. We got the exhaust as high as it will go, or the dump tube, that is, as high as it'll go. And looks like we were also rubbing a little bit in the back right here, just barely. So we're gonna see if they're all the way stiff or not, or how stiff they are, and then if we can stiffen them up, if not, bring it up a little bit. All right, so we took the boost pipes off. We're gonna go ahead and use Sean's speed roller and speed roll them up. So
gonna take that off, or we gonna leave it?
If it stays, we
stuck
can
on
leave
there.
it, but we don't want to lose it. So we gotta make sure it's always on there. Just keep checking it. Yeah, it's on there good. I mean, I agree. It's on there good. All right, they're washing this thing out. Hell yeah. Brett's in there vacuuming it away. Brett, dude, we got this thing sounding so crisp earlier, bro.
Oh, I bet.
Woo! It's exciting. Awesome, guys. We got the Prelude right there, and we're gonna go ahead and head out for the night. Everyone's already left. We locked up, turned the air off, so we're gonna go ahead and head out. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys get on the website, get a shirt, GoofyBuilt.net. Get on there, do that. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe down below. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.